Hey YouTube, Ricoknows here. Wanted to take a moment to talk to you guys about Notre Dame football. Obviously yesterday, the College Football Playoff Committee decided that they are now going to take the top 5 conference champions into the playoffs. Now, I predicted this a year ago. When I saw the Pac-12 dissolving, it just made sense. You have the Power 5 and you had a Group of 5 champ, and that's what they wanted. To be fair, they said we're having 12 playoff teams. You had 6 conference champions, and then you had the next 6 at-large bids. Now, when you think about that, you get rid of the Pac-12. You can't have 6 conference champions. If you do, then you're taking 2 Group of 5 champions. They never do that. So they removed it down to 5 conference champions, meaning the 4 Power 4 champs and then the 1 Power 5 champ, or Group of 5 champ, I apologize. And if you don't know what I mean, I'm talking about the American Athletic Conference, Conference USA, the MAC, the Mountain West, or the Sun Belt. All those conferences, they're fighting for 1 bid. Congratulations, you're going to get a seat at the table. Why I'm talking about Notre Dame is everybody is writing me in these messages and these comments, and they're saying, oh my God, Notre Dame needs to join a conference because they can never earn a bye. This is true. The top 4 conference champions will get a bye in the playoffs. Notre Dame is not in a conference. They can't earn a bye for the playoffs. This is terrible news. Oh my God, Rico, what are we going to do? Hold your horses. This is amazing news for Notre Dame. Up until yesterday, Notre Dame was fighting for 6 at-large bids, 6 at-large spots, if you will. And now it just got increased to 7. What this means is as long as Notre Dame is ranked in the top 11, they're going to the playoffs. No debate. They're going. Top 11, maybe even 12 if you get in there and you start figuring things out. But the reality is they're fighting for 7 at-large bids instead of 6, which is great. And they don't have to play a conference championship where they could potentially lose and not make it to the playoffs. Think of Louisville last year. Okay? Louisville made it to the ACC championship. They lose that game. They're not in the playoffs anymore. They win. Oh, my God, they get a bye, Rico. They're in. Well, yes, but the astronomical chances of winning a Group of 4 conference is ridiculous. You don't even want to try to fight those odds. You don't want to try to win those odds. What I tell you is Notre Dame just had a gift handed to them. If they ever make the playoffs, they're probably, if they're in the top 10, or let's say the top 5, could you imagine you're in the top 5 and they're going to give you the 5th seed because you can't get top 4 seeds. You're not in a conference. You get the 5th seed and you play the 12, right? 5 versus 12. And if you win that matchup, you play the 4 seed. So their conference title game, their 13th game of the season, will be against the 12th seed, which is more than likely every year to be the Group of 5 champ. So there'll be Notre Dame versus Liberty, Notre Dame versus Memphis versus Boise. They're going to get the Group of 5 champ if they're in the top 5. This would never happen if they are in a conference. Okay, so then once you're the 5th seed, you beat the 12, you now play the 4th seed who had a bye. You play the worst of the conference champions. This is a dream come true, y'all. This is their best scenario that they could ever think of. They don't need to join a conference. It'd be nice if they joined the ACC and kept it relevant and got the same TV deal and made all that money. But what I'm saying is yesterday's decision by the playoff committee was not some dire, grave thing terrible for Notre Dame. It was a plus. It was a positive. I hope everybody's thinking about this the right way. Notre Dame, playing outside of conferences, will be a playoff team if they're anywhere near the top 10. You can't say that about every other team. Some teams will be near the top 10 in that 9, 10, 11, 12 range and earn a spot in their conference championship. Shout out to Oklahoma State. And you will lose and you'll be out. Notre Dame does not have that concern. They will not lose. They will not play a 13th game. Their 13th game will be in the playoffs every year if they are worthy of making it to the playoffs. Not every team can say that. It's a great thing for Notre Dame. They just improved their chances or increased their chances to make the playoffs. What a great day for Notre Dame yesterday. They don't need to join a conference. I hope we can just shut that narrative down right now. Remember, your friends don't know, but Rico knows. Peace, y'all.